Oh, what is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and you are tuned in to episode 21 of MMA Reloaded Raw Talk. And folks, after our last landmark episode 20 with Gifted Gabriel Green, my boy, who sat with us for the second time, folks. And now you can catch Gifted Gabriel Green in the UFC welterweight division. It is truly, folks, you can catch Gifted Gabriel Green in the UFC welterweight division. But today, folks, episode 21 is not about welterweights. It's about flyweights. And you are tuned in, of course, to MMA Reloaded Real Talk, the show where we talk real. We never lie, cheat, and steal. The most unfiltered thing on social media in MMA right now. And you're looking at it. Folks, today we talk flyweight. And today, folks, we talk about the future of the UFC. We talk about the future of the UFC. When we talk about the future of the UFC, we talk about this man. We talk about the flyweights. And when we talk about the flyweights, we talk about this man, a former legacy flyweight champion, 11-4 in his career, folks. But his style, his personality, you see this quiet guy, but when he's in the cage, folks, he is a damn animal. And I swear down at Factory X over there, bro, they are animals, man. Home of Yusuf Dalal, Devontae Smith, all these guys. And it's home to this young man right here, 27 years old, folks, former legacy flyweight champion, Brandon Raw Dawg ROYVAL. Now, folks, Brandon ROYVAL will be joining us in another 15 minutes. So while we do that, folks, welcome. And, of course, Saturday, folks, it is fight night once again, where Derek Brunson goes up against Edmen Shahbazyan. Now, when Derek Brunson faces Edmen Shahbazyan, what do we see? We see a battle-tested veteran in Derek Brunson. You know, test his abilities in a fight where I think he is pretty much mirror to mirror in terms of style. Where Edmen Shahbazyan is good, I think Derek Brunson is good as well. But you have to look then. If the styles are mirrored, folks, you look at your experience, and the experience in this one, of course, goes to Derek Brunson. The big fight experience he's had, the wins he's had, the guys he's beaten. It is an absolute extension advantage for Derek Brunson in the experience field. But Edmen Shahbazyan, folks, 11-0, yeah, folks, and this kid. In his UFC debut, a lot of people were not impressed with him at all because he took a lot of shots on the feet, didn't show us a lot on the feet, yeah, but his takedowns showed us a lot. And then his second UFC appearance, he showed so much to everyone. He improved his striking so much. His kicking was good. He used his reach, and of course, with his reach and with a guy Edmen's size, yeah, both pressure. That's where he lived, yeah, and that's where Derek Brunson has to work. And that's where I don't think it's going to work that well for Edmen to pressure Derek Brunson because, bro, if you're pressuring someone like Derek Brunson, Brunson's so quick at changing levels like that. Yeah, his double leg, his power double is brilliant. His ground and pound, his top game is brilliant. I think what Edmen Shahbazyan needs to watch out for is carelessness. If he gets too careless, I have to give it to Derek Brunson. But if Brunson gets careless with his striking, the speed of Shahbazyan could prove the factor, no doubt. Folks, also, we capped off a beautiful Fight Island trip. A trip where I felt like I was there with them. I was there with the UFC. We started off UFC 251 with 3 huge championship fights. We went off to the Flyweight Championship, crowned the new Flyweight champion. Then we went off to let two of the best, two of the toughest, and two of the most fiery middleweights hit and do business. Robert Whittaker and Darren Till. And folks, if you just want to cap that off now, we have Israel Adesanya and Paulo Costa for the middleweight championship. We have who else we got out there, man? After who's Petr Yan gonna face? Yeah, is Petr Yan, bro? If Petr Yan doesn't face Aljamain Sterling, I'm gonna kill myself straight up. Yeah, in the flyweight division, after Davidson Figueiredo beat Joseph Benavidez, who does Davidson Figueiredo fight for his first defense? Askar Askarov, Alexandra Pantoja, Brandon Moreno, yeah, Matt Schnell, Jordan Espinoza, the man I am talking with tonight, Brandon ROYVAL, who, well, folks, he just announced his next fight against Kai Kara France, September the 7th. Holy shit. What a fight that is going to be, folks. We will get into that with Brandon as soon as he comes down. You know what, folks? And then we have Israel Adesanya, Paulo Costa, which, folks, a lot has been said back and forth between Israel and Paulo. And when Paulo had said, "Where the fuck is Skinny Boy hiding?" Well, Skinny Boy was not hiding for long, man. It was scheduled for UFC 252. We know that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, folks. But it will happen. And the thing is when Israel Adesanya fights Paulo Costa, is it going to be the same performance as Yoel Romero? No, it isn't. Because I don't think Paulo Costa is going to stand in the middle of the cage and do this. Yeah? He's not going to do that. He's going to move and he's going to try and press Israel. Wherever Israel stands and stances, Paulo Costa will be there to counteract him any way he goes. And folks, this is what we have on tap. We also have Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje announced for UFC 255, where Khabib Nurmagomedov, folks, is coming off the death of his father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, and of course, it's tragic, it's untimely. You can't really put your finger on his mental state right now. Mental state when you're a champion like Khabib is so important, and it only takes something like an untimely death in your family to sort of bring you back down to earth, I guess. With Justin Gaethje, folks, no one expected Justin Gaethje to be in this position at this time. Everyone thought it was Tony Ferguson. Now, I'm not saying Tony is done. Tony is going to be back, obviously. Yeah, folks, but it's who Tony fights next. And in that fight, when Justin Gaethje stepped in short notice to fight Tony Ferguson, yeah, folks, who the fuck would have figured out that Justin Gaethje would have ran Tony down like that? It was a bloody ass fight, as we expected. It was a great performance by Justin Gaethje, I have to say. And when that performance actually cemented his status as interim lightweight champion. And folks, when he meets Khabib, it's going to be undisputed lightweight championship shit. And this is exactly where we are going right now, folks. What happens at bantamweight? Who knows? Sugar Sean O'Malley has been called out by Merab Dvalishvili, who also fights at Cerro Longo. And folks, I would love to see that fight. Jose Aldo, I'd love to see him go up next against Dominic Cruz, get his confidence back. Frankie Edgar and Pedro Munoz are going one-on-one. Marlon Moraes, Cody Garbrandt. So who does that leave? Aljamain Sterling. With all the top contenders occupied, Aljo Sterling is probably your guy, man. And I have to say, um, Aljo's not going to be um, Aljo's not going to be friendly, fam, with him. I have to say, he's not going to be friendly at all. Yeah, folks. So I think Brandon's on his way up right now, folks. So I am looking forward to it. I know you guys are. It's episode 21 of MMA Reloaded Raw Talk. We are live on YouTube, streaming live, man. And I can't wait for this one. Only 1 second. Yes. Woo! Brandon's just on his way now, folks. Let's do this. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Check out all the other episodes, folks. Episode 20 with Gabriel Green. John Moraga, episode 19. We have Brandon, folks. Let's do this.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, what's going on, Brandon? Yes, my brother. Yes, man.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good, my bro. I'm doing good, man. Thank you so much, man, for dropping in here today. It's of course, bro. It's a landmark show for us, man. Episode 21, and we are sitting here with Raw Dawg, man. What is going on, my bro?
Just nothing, bro. Just in between practices right now.
Okay. Bro. I mean, come on, man. Right now, yeah, you are creating a lot of hype right now, man, in the flyweight division. Of course, you've just cemented a fight with Kai Kara France, bro. September the 7th. First of all, my bro, how has it all been for you in lockdown and with COVID-19, my bro? How's it been going with training and living, man?
Now that we're this far, nothing's changed. I'm back into like full on camp. I've got all my training partners back. Just nothing's really changed quite yet. Now that we're back, originally it sucked, but now that we're back, like kind of at it, it's like slowed down in Colorado a lot. We're just kind of back at it and back in the swing of motion, man. So not really feeling any effect from COVID-19 at all. Just kind of cruising through it at this point.
No, I like that, man. I like that, my bro. You're back to normal, back to work, man. Bro, for those guys who don't know you, yeah, bro, and as fans, if they don't know you, bro, I don't know what they've been doing with their lives. Yeah, tell us how it started for Brandon ROYVAL.
I've had like an interesting route. I went from like local. I fought for World Series for a little bit. I got signed to Combate, and then I finished up until I got signed to the UFC with LFA, man. So LFA's pretty much been the route for me. It's been like my early on career is kind of when I got signed with them, and they got me to here, man. So I was the LFA champion, and yeah, now I'm in the UFC, bro. Just like many LFA champions are. So we're here.
Damn right. How did mixed martial arts start for you, bro? How did you get into fighting? How did you?
I was a huge boxing fan, man. I was a huge boxing fan when I was younger. We used to watch boxing. Me and my brother used to box all the time, and then somewhere in the mix, my brother started like we used to watch like the UFCs and stuff, but like we didn't give it like I didn't care about the ground game at all. Like I didn't even like kicking. So we would just kind of fast forward through the ground game, and like my brother cared a lot more than I did, and like. One day we were boxing, and then he choked me out, put me in the guillotine, put me to sleep. Yeah, right. And then after a while, he kept doing stuff like that. He put me in triangles and stuff, and like I had to learn how to defend it. So then I started watching the ground game, and next thing you know, instead of skipping or fast forwarding through the like jujitsu part of it, we were just watching everything, man, and just became obsessed with it. And it kind of led to me training, and then all of that.
Bro, damn, man. I mean, that's kind of how my love of fighting came too, man, from your family, right? And that's your biggest inspiration, yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
There's no greater training partner than your own brother, man. Trust me, I know
yeah.
that myself
Yeah,
firsthand,
that's
bro.
exactly. You go at it for hours, and then on top of that, like not only were we like fighting, like we were just fighting constantly, but like he was also like he loved martial arts, so we would learn stuff, and then we'd practice it on each other, and then we'd fight for hours. And yeah, I couldn't be here without him, man, for sure.
Is that how your love of martial arts came about, bro? With your brother, or were you interested before that aside from boxing?
I think I was always like into like some sort of like pugilism, like boxing, karate, like all that stuff, man. You're watching all those like karate movies, all of it. I'm trying to do all the stuff.
Damn, man.
I think as a boy, or like as a boy, you want to like always be like the toughest or know how to fight, you know. And
Yeah.
I guess like I got into my mixed martial arts journeys because I was trying to get a leg up on my brother. And my brother didn't want to go to the gym, so I was like, all right, I'll go to the gym then. So I started learning how to choke him out and stuff, and that was like always my first fights and like all that. So my whole entire goal when I was younger was just to beat up my brother. So now we're here.
Now we're here, man. Exactly. I mean, Brandon, when we talk about legacy, yeah, bro, we talk about the biggest studs in mixed martial arts today, bro. Yeah, the youngest studs, as you said, future champions. Yeah. And in my opinion, bro, how did it feel to you competing in a Lion's Den like Legacy Fighting Championships, bro? Because the flyweight division was, in my opinion, the highlight of that promotion, bro. How did it
Yeah, yeah,
feel to you?
yeah. I agree with that. As far as flyweights go, we don't have PFL, we don't have Bellator, we don't have any of those outlets. So as far as like being an American or like in North America, the biggest promotion there is Legacy. So to win that flyweight belt, it's like the UFC is almost automatically next. So I think it was great, man. It just kind of like kind of proved where I belonged or where I was going. And I think we have like in as far as the UFC, all the top ranked guys, like at least 4 of them or 5 of them are LFA champions, Legacy champions, are Resurrection Fighting League champions, and they all kind of merged to be Legacy, you know. So um, yeah, as far as winning that Legacy belt, it's kind of like, all right, well, like maybe the call's next, you know. So I knew that was the right way to go about it and how to earn my flag or to earn my keep. And I've had hard fights for Legacy, man. They didn't give me easy opponents. They
Oh,
gave you the
bro.
hardest opponents to face in there. So it's a nice building block to go to the UFC and realize that you belong there. And like I was fighting Casey Kenny, I was fighting other studs that are gonna be in the UFC eventually. So
I mean, bro, you're now that you mentioned that, bro. I mean, if people look at your resume and they look at your fights, yeah, they'll see exactly how tough a road you actually had it. Yeah, but it wasn't easy. Like you're not just cutting through a cake with a knife, my bro. You're in there with exactly how you said it, man. Guys who are in the UFC right now. Yeah, like Casey Kenny, bro, and he's tearing shit up. And you went for the Legacy Flyweight Championship against Justin Scoggins, bro, who's also another former UFC flyweight alumni, man.
yeah.
So when you were when you were in Legacy, bro, did you feel that you know what? Yeah, if I can make it here, yeah, I can make it in the UFC. Did you have that kind of confidence, bro, or was it sort of pressure and taking it fight at a time?
For me, it wasn't like the confidence of like I trained with some UFC guys. I trained with flyweights in the UFC before, and like I knew I belonged in the UFC. I knew I could kind of hang with them, but like as far as like legacy goes, it was like kind of building my way up there, and like I knew like the fights that I was going were like tough fights. I think the last three losses I had, like the moment I lost, like they either got called up to Dana White's Contender Series, the UFC, or something of that sort. So like I knew I was teetering like right there, and I knew legacy is the right way to go about it, man. But yeah, man, just building that experience with legacy is such a great promotion to get that experience from, you know.
Yeah, damn right, man. I hear that, bro. I have a lot of respect for Legacy, man. And after interviewing quite a few legacy fighters, I have even more respect for it now, bro, because I know that that's your proving ground, right? Yeah, that's your sort of bread and butter, and that's where a lot of guys actually come up to make a name for themselves. Um, so, Brandon, in legacy, right? There aren't many rivalries that sort of take center stage. Yeah, bro, but your rivalry does, man, and it's with a guy who right now is going to be on the contender next week, Jerome Rivera. Yeah, Brandon, and your first fight with Jerome, man, it didn't. I can already see the smile on your face there, bro. It didn't. Of course, bro, it didn't end the way I think people wanted it to. He got injured, yeah, bro, and then the second fight got cancelled. Um, Now that he's in the contender, bro, and there is a chance of you guys being in the UFC together, do you want that third fight, bro, or do you want that rematch, or do you feel that now the flyweight division in the UFC is a lot bigger than that?
I also I obviously want to keep projecting up, but I do want that rematch really bad. Actually, I do want that rematch. I do want to fight that guy again. No malice or hate towards him. I want to fight him just to prove that I'm way better than him. I think that that's a perfect matchup for me. I think that there's not that much risk going into me in that fight. I think what he does is what I do, except for I'm way better at it than him. And I wish him. I honestly hope he whoops ass in the contender series, man. I hope he wins that fight. He's going against a really tough opponent, really scrappy guy. So I don't know. It should be a good scrap. But that being said, is like me and him were supposed to fight. I thought he was a good matchup for me, and he was my matchup for the LFA belt in Colorado. And we were scheduled to fight. LFA got pulled, and then when LFA got pulled, they reset it like a month later, and he couldn't fight that day. So I kind of was poking the bear a little bit for him to so I can get that fight with him. I thought it was a good matchup and a good way for me to kind of get like to get the LFA belt. I thought it would be like the best way to show. So I kind of poked at the bear a little bit to try to get a fight with him. I got the belt and he won a fight right after that. And then we're scheduled for the contender series, and then that got scratched. So yeah, me and him were supposed to fight like 2 different times. It kind of seems like it's not supposed to happen, but that being said, I love that rematch because at the same time, like he didn't get to prove what he was gonna do. I didn't get to prove what I was gonna do, and I think that my style versus his style, like it's great for me. I think it benefits me completely. That matchup, it's like speed for speed wise, all that stuff. Everything he does good. I think I'm way better than him then. So I love that matchup, and I love that chance to kind of run that one back. And I know he would too, man. I get he'd probably like hate me every day. Like I would think that, but yeah, I would love that matchup, man. I'm wishing him the best. I hope he wins that fight. I hope he gets called to UFC, man. And I really do want that fight.
Oh man, I mean, I've spoken to him, bro, twice. Yeah, and he wants it, man. He wants it straight up.
Sure, he wants it.
I mean, now that I just asked you, bro, because I got his opinion. And now to get yours, it kind of just puts a piece fucking together, man. So
yeah,
that's the only reason why I asked you, bro. I mean, for you though, man, your flyweight championship win, yeah, bro. How did it feel? As you said, man, that's your ticket, right, to getting called up. Yeah, bro. How did it feel for you to actually win that belt,
man? It was like a sense of relief. I feel like. Like the way I was going with the LFA and stuff is I would get really close and like with my careers, I'd get really close to getting to the UFC and then I'd lose that fight that would probably put me there. And I just like, I feel like that last fight would have been like all right, man, if you don't do this one, it's probably best you just start working a normal job and shit and like start taking life a little more serious instead of pursuing this fight career, man. And like I kind of knew like if I lost that fight, it was a big setback, you know. So I was happy that I was able to get the win, man, but I was more relieved than anything. I was more relieved because, like, a little bit of the pressure went off. I was the LFA champ, and I knew that being the LFA champ, I was going to get the contender series or call the UFC. So it was either going to be one of the two, and I was just excited that it was a call to the UFC.
Bro, I was excited you were called to the UFC, man. Shit, I've been following you for Brandon. Shit, man, I've been following you for a hot minute, man. I think what these guys don't realize is that outside the UFC, yeah, there are even bigger studs, even bigger lions out there, man. And I think when you came in, yeah, and proved it in your UFC debut, man. I guess that's my next question now, bro. Is with COVID-19 and all this crap going on, yeah, bro. How did you feel? Yeah, Brandon. I want the honest opinion for this one. Like, how did you feel when you got that call, bro? Yeah, to say Brandon ROYVAL, my brother, I want you to fight Tim Elliott, my bro.
Yeah. Oh man, it was like just pure excitement, pure like everything you've ever worked for is like, oh wait, it's right in front of me now. Like I can go take this. And it feels weird too because like you mentioned it, like the fight wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for COVID-19. I'd be fighting the Contender Series like this next month or this next week or whatever it is. So I probably would be absent almost a year, bro, like a year of not fighting almost. So instant relief, but also, man, it's like weird to capitalize on like a pandemic where so many are like not capitalizing on. So many people are like set back and like. Without the pandemic, bro, I probably wouldn't be in the UFC right now. I'd probably be ready to fight in the Contender Series this week. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I mean, I was excited that it like led to like my like to ultimately benefit me, but like at the same time, it's like I don't know. I'm capitalizing on something that's like horrific for most people, you know. So it's weird situation.
No, exactly, bro. I mean, it's sort of good to see that the pandemic actually works out for you, man. I mean, shit. Without, like you said, man, without the pandemic, you would have been on the Contender Series next week. But no, man, it was a very emotional performance from you, man. That's the sort of vibe I got. Yeah, because bro, it looked to me like, and you work a normal job, right? You work a normal job, right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Day job. So it looked to me, bro, that this was your ticket to say, you know what, fuck the day job, yeah, this is my day job, yeah, bro, and you made it happen, bro. How, when you were speaking to Daniel Cormier after the fight, bro, how did you feel? What was going through Raw Dawg's mind?
Honestly, so like when I was speaking to Daniel Cormier at that point, I was like thinking, like, I don't know if I didn't do enough to earn like a performance of the night or fight of the night or knockout of the night or whatever it was, you know? So in my head, like that was kind of going through. So like the normal, like the debut UFC guy is not a paycheck isn't enough to quit your day job. You know what I'm saying? Like I was riding on like trying to get a bonus that day, man. And in like my head, I was like, I'm going in there to get a bonus, man. I'm bonus chasing. And this next fight, I'm bonus chasing too, man. I'm not going in there to win. I'm going in there to chase a bonus, and I'm in there to try to make some money. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, when I got that bonus, man, that was like the biggest difference. And then on top of that, like just getting the exposure, I got like a really cool sponsor. I just took off the hat, but like you can see my shirt right now. Yeah, and this hat, I got a sponsor that's helped me out on like a month-to-month basis. So like, I don't know, man. I think my original dream was to just survive off MMA, man, just to not work full time and make MMA my full-time job, man. And I was able to make that happen. And like, I don't know. I wake up so grateful, bro. I wish I could explain to you. I wake up so happy and grateful, and I'm like, I wake up like, goddamn, like I get to sleep, man. I didn't even realize how busy my life was until like I didn't have to go to work, and like, I'm like, damn, I'm still tired. I'm still just like, this is a hard life to maintain, you know, like without having a normal 40-hour job. And now that I don't have to work, man, I'm just so grateful every day. And like, I feel like I'm getting so much better, and I can feel strides in my game. I can feel like me progressing like in strides, man. And I don't know, I'm just so grateful, man. I'm so grateful I got the EAP sponsor. EAP is a glass company in Colorado, man, and they like I said, they're just great people. It's a great company and even better people, man. I'm so lucky to be sponsored by them. And I don't know, man, like I said, I'm just grateful for everything, man. I'm just like, the moment I got that UFC call that like, hey, you're fighting Tim Elliott, man, and like the week it happened, and like I made weight, all that stuff, and I won the fight, and like I don't know, man, it's just been pure like I can't even believe I'm living this life. I got like I'm living in I live in a condo, or I have a condo or whatever, and I just redesigned it, man. Like I don't know, man. I'm just so happy every day. Like, I don't want it to end, bro. I need to go whoop Kai Kara France's ass so this doesn't end. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go out there and put it on this because I don't want this to end, man. I love this life. I don't know. I can't believe I'm living it finally.
Bro, Brandon, it's not gonna end, my bro. You said you're gonna bonus hunt this fight, man. You said you're gonna bonus hunt this fight, bro. Yeah, and fucking fight of the night, yeah. Fight of the night. I would bet my left testicle, yeah, fight of the night, bro. Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying too. Cause like I got a lot of like a lot of emails or like, what is it, like messages on like Instagram and like just random messages. Hey, I got money that you're gonna submit him. I got money that you're gonna go do this, and that. And it's like, bro, I'm not fucking shooting on this guy. I got 0 takedowns in my goddamn career, bro. I'm not planning on shooting on him. So like, if he takes me down, then yeah, I'm getting submission. But like, I'm bonus hunting. I mean, I'm planning on not shooting. Who knows? That fool can hit hard. So like, I'll shut up.
Bro,
but like, I'm planning on not shooting. Like, we're gonna brawl. Like, this is gonna be a fight.
Come on, man. This is gonna be a spinning shit fight. Yeah, I got that shit. Yeah, spinning kicks, spinning elbows. Yeah, shit, everything flying down there, man. And that's like, you know where I see you winning this fight, bro. Yeah, and I see you winning it. I see you winning it with your reach. Yeah, with your flash, bro. If he gets careless, yeah, bro, and you use your movement and spinning elbow his ass, bro, that is it, bro. That Brandon ROYVAL, man. In all seriousness, bro, you have such a huge chance of winning this fight, bro. And that was kind of my question for later, actually, man. Do you see yourself if you beat Kai Kara France, bro? Because ranked number 7 right now. Yeah, if you beat Kara, do you see yourself? Alright, safe. My next fight is for the belt, or do you think 3 more fights against the top 4 guys would cement that spot for you?
I mean, I don't think the next fight's for the belt, but I also don't want to fight 2 or 3 more guys. I want to fight someone like right afterwards and see where I'm at after that. But I think Alex Perez and Brandon Moreno have earned their shot at the belt for sure. Those 2 guys look awesome, and their last performance has been nothing but amazing. I can only hope I'm going to go out and do what Brandon Moreno is going to did to Kyle France. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, I'm planning on earning my way up. I'm going to try to like fight someone that ranked higher than me in my next fight for sure. But like, I get that. I've been lucky in these last 2 fights to fight someone ranked higher than me. And the fact that Kyra France is taking the fight is great, man. It's great news for me because I think most people don't want to fight someone like that much ranked below them. So the chance that the possibilities of me jumping up the rankings is so great. Like, or it's just like, I don't know. It's just a great opportunity to do that. So I want to keep jumping up the rankings, but I also know that that's not 100% possibility. So whatever is going to get me there, man. I want to take smart fights. I want to just build my record up, and I want to start, I don't know, cementing a legacy, man. I want to start trying to make this a lifestyle. I'm trying to make this a life, and I'm trying to make some good money out of this, you know?
Yeah, man. No, for sure, man. That's just the way it is, bro. Yeah, you got to embrace that grind. And, bro, I mean, But this Kai Kara France fight, yeah, it is like you said, bro. Alex Perez, Brandon Moreno, yeah, Alexandra Pantoja, Askarov is there, bro, as well. You got a whole load of guys, man. That's what I'm saying. 4 guys right there, yeah, who earned their shot. That's what I'm saying, bro. I know you don't want to fight 2-3 more times until you get to the belt.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, though. I guess I didn't really think about how many guys are like right there. But yeah, that's a group. Like the division's looking good too, man. And like back in the day, our division looked like a bunch of wrestlers, you know, like a bunch of people that have tried to wrestle the whole time and not do anything. Look at our division now, man. It's a bunch of guys trying to knock each other's heads off, submit each other. The flyweight division has the best jiu-jitsu going on. Do you see Pantoja and Askarov like going at it, man? What a great little little submission and ground exchange they had.
Yep, that was a clinic, bro.
Even Ryan Benoit with his leg lock game, man, against Tim Elliott, that last fight, his leg lock game looked so money. I was like, holy shit, he's doing that now. I'm like, now he's not only just like a hard hitter, like he has some good leg locks. Like that fool looks dangerous. Like I know our division looks good, and our division's full of a bunch of killers that are trying to like finish fights now, and like it's gonna be so great. All these matchups are gonna be like all beneficial. I don't think there's a flyweight fight that I consider boring anymore, man. So it's great.
With the flyweight division so open, yeah, Brandon, and it's so hard to sort of distinguish contenders from contender, yeah, bro. Even though you got these guys at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the flyweight division, the guys at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, all that shit, yeah, they can prove they're proving in at 125 to be just as good or deserve it just as much as the guys at the top 4 do. Yeah, bro. Do you think in the flyweight division that rankings mean as much as they would in other divisions when determining the number 1 contender?
I'm not really sure about that because, like I said, I'm just like I kind of cruised up the division, like you know what I'm saying, like so. I in any other like division that wouldn't have been possible for me to go out there and just be number 11 after one fight. But in the flyweight division, in the heavyweight division, in like divisions where there's such a small amount of people, like it is kind of possible, and like that does leave it like really open. So I don't know, man. I think rankings mean kind of like a little bit because like I definitely think Alex Perez or Brandon Moreno deserve the next title shot for sure. Like you can't just skip those guys. But I don't know, man. Who knows? You're getting people from Risen. You're getting the champion from Risen over here. Like you're getting like real people, like real fighters from real big promotions, and like who really knows who's the best out here? Like let's see, man. Like let's find out. It's gonna get really interesting in the next few months with the flyweight division. So many people getting signed, you know, and seeing what they can do and what they can kind of accomplish, you know.
Yeah, man. No, I mean, bro, and that's why it's so important to keep working. Yeah, to keep getting your hand raised. Yeah, bro. Embrace that grind, man. And yeah, I think you're right, bro. I think climbing. I think rankings do mean a touch. Yeah, rankings mean a touch, bro. But it doesn't mean the end of the day for a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. At the end of the day, too. Like, think about this. What if homeboy Demetrius Johnson comes back and just beats the shit out of Pantoja? Because that's how I think that fight would go. Like at the end of the day, none of us are really the greatest because Demetrius Johnson's still out there fucking being Demetrius Johnson. He's still the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So, and at the end of the day, Cejudo retired. So what does our rankings really mean anyways? You know, Cejudo's retired. Demetrius Johnson's in a whole different promotion. Like, I know even if I win the UFC belt, I'm probably not the best, man. Cejudo probably still come out here and smack me up. Or Demetrius Johnson's still out there doing Demetrius Johnson, you know? So those are still like hard ass fights, and those are still real people out there in the field that could be back and be a champion any minute of the day, you know?
Shit, man, you just took the words right out of my pocket, my bro. No, man, that was exactly my next question, bro. Brandon, when Demetrius Johnson was UFC champion, yeah, cemented himself as the GOAT, straight up, no doubt. Yeah, said to the UFC flyweight division, you know what? I'm the king. Come and try fucking take my belt from me. Yeah, and that was exactly it. Yeah, bro. But why do you think? And this is completely off the record, yeah, Brandon. Why do you think, bro, Demetrius Johnson did not get the ticket sales or the ratings from fans when he was fighting in the UFC, bro?
It could be a couple of things, man. He's so technical and so like precise that it's not like a Davison Figueiredo where like Davison Figueiredo might put some fucking seats in the crowd because that dude's crashing. He's throwing as hard as he can. He's winging it. He's risking everything. He's put himself in bad positions to try to capitalize. It's pure chaos, man, where Demetrius Johnson is never in any danger because he's so smart and so technical. He doesn't have to be in danger. So I think it's a little bit of that. And I think it's a little bit of like, he's so humble and so cool. You know what I'm saying? Like where like the cringe king, like Henry Cejudo, like as annoying as like he is, he's attracting fans, man. And I don't know, it could be a couple of things, but at the same time, man, like the real ones recognize that like you're not gonna miss a Demetrius Johnson fight. I'll pay $50 if Demetrius Johnson's the only one on the card. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I really don't know, and I think a little bit comes down to like flyweights are being so mobile. They're like almost hard to knock out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just like you don't get as much as like the heavyweight division, 2 dudes standing in front of each other and beating the piss out of each other for 1 round until they gas out. But I don't know. I don't really know what it is that why the flyweights don't get love, or like even like sometimes I see like casual fans like say the bantamweights aren't interesting. The bantamweight division is such a killer division, man. I look at the bantamweight division as like the most stacked division there is. Yeah, I saw someone like commenting the other day like flyweights and bantamweights are like half a min. It's like you're saying that about bantamweights. Bantamweights cut down for like 160. That's like a real man.
Come on, man. Come on. You can't talk shit about the bantamweights, bro. You can't
Yeah,
chat
the
shit
bantamweight's
about the bantamweight.
yeah, the bantamweight's the best division in the UFC in my opinion.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like small guys don't get much love.
the small guys, man. Shit, I can't attest to that, bro. But I can see that, bro. I mean, now I think you're starting to get love. I think as the bantamweight divisions and the flyweight divisions start to grow and grow and grow, yeah, and even the featherweights, man, yeah. I think now, right now, bro, in the past 2 years, people are starting to notice what a talent and what talents lie at 125, 135, 145. Yeah, bro. And I think right now, yeah, Brandon, when we talk about the trade of Demetrius Johnson, yeah, bro, for Ben Askren, do you think it was a good idea for the UFC to trade Demetrius Johnson, bro?
I don't know. They essentially like created a superstar doing that, right? As in Jorge Masvidal. Besides like Jorge Masvidal like losing that last fight, is they created a superstar and they created a lot of talk with Ben Askren. So maybe they made a shit ton of money off of that trade in the long run. Because without that 4-second knockout, that beast Jorge Masvidal would not get the love that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Or that he deserves. Jorge Masvidal's a star, man. I was watching that guy in Strikeforce do work. He's a beast. So I don't know, man. Maybe there's like a lot of like that, like some things that worked out under the, like that, like didn't necessarily have to do with the trade, but like because Ben Askren went out there and got knocked the fuck out by Jorge Masvidal, man, that created a little bit of like revenue itself, you know. So maybe it wasn't like the best trade, as in we're losing the greatest fighter to ever like do it, but as in like them creating another superstar as far as Jorge Masvidal being, man, it could have been the best thing that happened with them too. So who knows, man? And if Mighty Mouse is happy over there at ONE FC, man, and they're getting him paid and he can stay humble and all that and get as much respect and love as he deserves, then like good for him, man. Good on him, man. I hope nothing but the best for that guy.
Straight up, man. I mean, when we look at right now, yeah, Brandon, like we said about the rising champion coming over to UFC and all that stuff, bro. At 125, bro, in the UFC flyweight division, there are rumors of Cody Garbrandt coming down, man, to 125 after he fights Marlon Moraes. Yeah, bro. First of all, my bro, what is your thought process, man? Hearing that.
My thought process, like my honest thought process of that is,
Yeah.
Cody, you're doing fine at 35. Go stay there, motherfucker. Don't need to be 45. That boy's so hard. He's so fast. Fuck that. Stay at 35, bro. He's gonna have a promising career. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. That's a scary thought, right? Cody Garbrandt's good, and like you watch him against 35ers, you think, I don't know. I'm interested to even see that Marlon Moraes fight. If I was him and he's gonna drop down to 125, then just drop down to 125. Don't fight Moraes, bro. It's not a good idea for your career. And then like risk getting knocked out, and then you're gonna go drop to 25. Like fuck that. Go be great at 25 and fight Big Roa. I don't know. I'm not a fan of her. So.
I mean, bro, when you're fighting Marlon Moraes, it's something else.
That's not an easy fight. I'm not gonna go just sit there and casually fight Marlon Moraes and then make a decision to go to a different weight class. Like, fuck that.
Fuck that.
And if he beats Marlon Moraes, he probably should skip everybody and get the title shot, right? Like, if he can make 125, I don't know, but I'm not sure. Like,
no, Brandon, for real, yeah, bro. Like, if he beats Marlon Moraes, yeah, bro, that makes it 2 wins at bantamweight. Is it even a good idea to come down to flyweight? Yeah, bro,
I would say not. I think he should stay at 35 no matter what, for the best interest of me.
Wow, man, Brandon ROYVAL versus Cody Garbrandt, man, it's coming soon.
Right. Fuck that. Let's go Marlon Moraes. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't get cut weight, bro. He was doing fine at 35.
Now, Brandon, bro, when we talk mixed martial arts here, bro, and I love talking about this topic here, bro, is social media. Yeah. Now, this is where I heard about Cody Garbrandt coming to 125. This is where I heard about your next fight. This is where I heard about the contender, man. Social media, my bro, is like the fucking tabloid. Yeah. It's like you either love it or you hate it. Yeah, bro. Bad press, shit press, whatever. Yeah, man. What is your opinion of social media and MMA, man?
I don't know, man. So I feel like sometimes I shouldn't be allowed to post and like have that like actual people that like follow me and stuff. Sometimes I just like try to post and be funny, like especially on Twitter. I try to make jokes and stuff. So I don't know. I like cracking off jokes and stuff. So I don't know. I probably shouldn't be responsible enough to have a social media. But that being said, I don't know. I think it's cool, man. It's cool seeing like as far as like Twitter goes, man. I can kind of like almost pick my next fight. You know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily, but like I can kind of like tweet at someone and piss them off and like maybe like get some emotion out of them and possibly get myself a next fight. Like take it out of McMahon's hand, you know, or the Rankings hand is like I'm like, well, that guy looks sloppy, or like not that I've done that before, but like it's an option, and like you get to see that throughout social media, and you get to see like rivalries kind of appear, and like I love the drama, bro. Like I love watching drama unfold on Twitter and all that, and like that's the reason I have to go watch fighters bitch at each other and talk shit. Like it's great. So like I said, I'm a little bit on both ways. Like I probably I don't want to embarrass myself on social media, but it's also fun. Like you can also use it as like a good tool, a good matchmaking utensil, and like a good way. Like if I want to fight and like I'm fighting like a fight that could benefit me, like maybe I'm fighting this dude and like there's like this top ranked wrestler next. I'm like, I don't know, maybe if I tweet at this next dude, I can get this fight instead of having to fight some fucking Olympic wrestler who's just gonna hold me down for 3 rounds, you know?
Fuck that, man. I mean, bro, that's exactly another thing. Yeah, I want to say is not even fighters bitching at each other, bro. But these like casual fans, yeah, I like to call them. Yeah, bro, how they fucking criticize. Yeah, and it's probably some fat bastard sitting on his couch, yeah, with a cold beer and with his hand down his pants, bro. Yeah. How do you feel when you go on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, yeah, and you see some fucker post some bullshit about you, or if you read something like that, bro?
So this is actually like it's not too new to me because like after that Jerome Rivera fight where I broke his arm, I got a lot of like people talking shit to me, and like just having the LFA like be on TV and stuff. I've had a lot of like tweets like go deport Brandon ROYVAL, like I'm like hardly Mexican, bro. I can't even speak Spanish. They're trying to get me deported to Mexico, like fucking just a bunch of dumb stuff. So I get like a bunch of like stupid stuff like that, but like I don't know, man. It means something if you let it mean something. I could care less. There's a lot of drama in fighting, but it's funny you say something. Like some dude was tweeting some bullshit at me the other day, and I looked at his profile, and I swear to God, his whole entire Twitter is like dedicated to hating me, bro. There's like he's made like 6 tweets throughout his Twitter, and 5 of them are talking shit purely about me. And like I don't know, it's funny. And it's just I don't know. It's weird because like someone that you don't even know who they are, and they're wasting their time on you, you know. So.
Brandon, bro, don't even fucking pay attention to that, bro. If you
I could care less. It's just funny though.
If you need to fuck someone up here on social media, bro, give me his name. Yeah, and I've got to have shit in a row, man. I might look to be promoting my brand, but there is nothing better, man. Yeah, than going down and doing MMA 101 on social media, bro. Yeah, these guys don't know, man. They don't know, bro. I mean, after UFC 251, when Kamaru Usman beat Jorge Masvidal, bro, yeah, there were so many fans chatting shit after shit, saying Kamaru just foot stomped him and held him down.
They don't know how hard that is, though, man. To keep a guy like Jorge Masvidal, like that's the hardest part of the game, bro.
I mean,
they don't understand that, bro.
They don't understand the whole concept of mixed martial arts. Yeah, bro. They don't understand.
Are we back? Sorry.
Yeah, we're back, bro. That's cool, man. They don't understand the concept of mixed martial arts. Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's not like Francis Ngannou, yeah, where you come out like this. Yeah, bro. Kamaru Usman, bro, on stage notice. Yeah, Brandon. What did fans sort of expect from that guy? Yeah, obviously you're gonna do what brings you to the dance, right? Yeah, you're gonna use your.
It would be dumb to strike with goddamn Jorge Masvidal, like.
What? Yeah. I I mean, bro, Jorge had 21 pounds to cut in 6 days. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon, when you saw on social media, bro, yeah, he posted him eating pizza, yeah, from Rome on the private jet, bro. Yeah, how do you feel when, if you're a fan, yeah, how do you feel? I mean, obviously it's going to be like, holy shit, yeah, Jorge Masvidal going to get his ass kicked, or Jorge Masvidal going to come out and surprise us all.
I think he was just trolling, man. As soon as I saw that, I was like, we all know he's cutting weight. I know he's not eating a goddamn pizza right now. Like, I know he's probably cutting like a lot of weight, or not like a lot of weight, but like enough weight to not eat a pizza. Any nutritionist in the world is like, unless that pizza's full gluten-free and has no grease and no cheese, like that fool's not eating that pizza right now. So I always just like, the moment I saw that, I just knew he was trolling a little bit. And you gotta love it, man. Like, that's funny. Like, he's gonna get a lot of attention. People are like, oh, he's eating pizza, he's not taking this serious. When you know Jorge Masvidal is gonna go in there with that kill mode on, you know. So
I mean, bro, Jorge Masvidal, yeah, in my opinion, well, in your opinion, yeah, Brandon, do you think there should be a rematch? Straight up.
I kind of do, man. I like the idea of him having a rematch. Who would be getting skipped over? Gilbert Burns?
Yeah, Gilbert Burns. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I want to see that rematch. As far as like a fan goes, and as far as like what's gonna sell, man, that rematch is gonna sell, right? Like the rematch is gonna sell more than the Gilbert Burns fight. And like, no disrespect to Gilbert Burns, because I think he's earned his spot there too. But like, the rematch is gonna sell, and I want to see I want to see Jorge Masvidal fight, man. Whoever he's gonna fight next, I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? So between Usman and Burns, that'll be a great fight. It's gonna be great grappling exchanges, and it'd be exciting to see who wins that. But Jorge Masvidal versus the rematch with Jorge Masvidal, like Jorge Masvidal is a star, and the UFC has to recognize that Jorge Masvidal is a star right now, and everybody wants to see him fight. Like, the moment that who got pulled from the fight? Gilbert Burns. The moment Gilbert Burns got pulled, I think that was probably the ratings probably went up for that fight right off the bat. You know, so.
Oh, bro. Shit, they must have gone boom. They must have sold that shit up.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I mean, Brandon, like you were saying, my bro, when Jorge Masvidal, yeah, when he stepped into that fight, the ratings went like this. But
yeah,
bro, tomorrow Usman was calling out George St. Pierre afterwards, bro. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. GSP though, if he fights GSP, I'd buy that too though. Like, that's a big fight for him too, right? So I don't know, man. Like, I would be more interested to see the Usman versus GSP than Usman versus Gilbert Burns too, bro. But I don't know. That's not gonna happen too. Like, GSP's for sure retired, so I don't know. I get it too. I get Usman's position where it's like, you beat someone, you want to move on. You're like, all right, well, I already did that. Let's go to the next thing, instead of having to constantly worry about that same exact person. So I get his like position of like, all right, well, let's fight Gilbert Burns, or let's see who's next. You know, it's hard to stay motivated to fight Jerome Rivera, where I've been scheduled with him 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's like, is this fight even gonna go down, or like, you know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Yeah, bro, exactly, man, and especially if you have that experience of a fight being cancelled 3 times. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Imagine how you're gonna feel if you get passed over even once, bro, even twice. It's gotta piss you off, like inside, right? You're gonna be fucking boiling, man.
Yeah, I get that, man, for sure.
I mean, bro, when we talk MMA, yeah, bro, and I wanna just get your honest opinion on this, because I know throughout your career, bro, yeah, and you're a young veteran, man. You must have seen some shit even when you weren't fighting. Yeah, bro. Referees. Yeah, bro. Now, a lot of criticism has been on Herb Dean after the last Fight Island where in the Francis Ronaldo fight. Yeah, bro. What is your opinion on refereeing in MMA? And when do you think a fight should be stopped? Or when do you think it's too early? When do you think it's too late?
That's an interesting question, man, because it changes like perspective to perspective and like fight to fight. So it definitely changes. But I think that with all respects, the commentators are veterans, man. The veterans of the sport, the guys that paved the way for all of us, man. They're the best. Like the commentators for the UFC right now are the guys who pay. Like Dan Hardy fought GSP. He's fought for the ballot. He's fought for who's who, man. He shaped the UFC in a sense, and him to even earn that spot just speaks to his MMA intelligence and all that. But I think that they're looking at it from perspective where they're already retired and all this, and like I feel like the commentators are getting really quick to say stop the fight sometimes, and I think the fight probably should have been stopped when that guy got dropped. And after the first punch, it should have definitely jumped in there right off the bat. But I don't know, man. I feel like people are like, especially like commentators, they've seen the sport for so long, they've been around, so I get it too. Like, but I feel like they're so quick to criticize now and like quick to just like tell them to stop. So I'm a little bit of both ways where I wish the fight would have been stopped earlier, and I'm all about not getting head damage, man. I feel like I've been getting punched in the face since I was 15 years old, you know? So I'm all about that too. But at the same time, you got to understand that you got to give me every chance to fight and win, you know, every possibility too. So I don't know. I don't like seeing Herb Dean getting yelled at because I have like a soft spot. That guy's an awesome referee, man. And like you've watched him throughout the years make great decisions, and you can't judge him off one fight. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can't get mad at him for one fight. And I get that he's probably made some mistakes in the past, but this guy's reffed more fights than most people ever, like in the world at the highest level with the greatest fighters. And like, he's been in that situation more than anybody. So ultimately I want to trust him. And like, ultimately I get that he's going to make mistakes, and I would trust him reffing my fight more than any other ref in the world. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Nah, damn right, man. Shit, I mean, either Herb Dean or John McCarthy, bro. One of those two guys I would trust. Yeah.
Yeah. So Herb Dean reffed a fight where I fought some dude who missed weight by kind of a lot, and it was like a fucking war, bro, a pure brawl. And Herb Dean was my ref, and he gave me every opportunity to like prove I wasn't in danger, to get up, and he kept it safe. He came talk to me in between rounds. Like I don't know, man. Like I have a lot of respect for that guy, and I know that he's not out there trying to get fighters fucked up. And it sucks that like he falls under criticism and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, and I get why he fell under criticism that last fight. But at the same time, you got to look at him as a whole and not just him off one day, you know. And him as a whole is nothing but great things, man. He's probably one of the greatest refs to ever do it. Him and Big John, you know. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, exactly. I mean, when I saw Frank Trigg and Chris Lieben, bro, put on the referee shirt, yeah, and referee 2 fights. Yeah, bro. Do you think that's the direction MMA should go? Is get MMA legends to be judges and to be referees?
I don't know about that either, man. I think having these super fans is a good way to go about it, man. I have people in my gym that are just like in love with the sport and just fans, and they don't ever want to fight, you know. But as far as like a fighter goes, man, I try to score cards sometimes, man, and I'm horrible at it. I'm just like, I get lost in just enjoying a fight sometimes, you know, and I'm not sitting it from like a calculation, like, oh, this, and this. Like I get lost in just like, wow, this fight's amazing, and and I feel like I get caught slipping as a referee where I'm like sitting there watching the fight. Have you ever seen that boxing ref where he's just sitting there like, that would be I was just sitting there like, I would be repping just to have the best seat in the house, bro. I would be judging a fight just so I can sit right next to a fight. So I don't know, man. I feel like I just get caught in like the judging, and I feel like the way I judge fights is different from the way most people judge fights too. Is like I judge fights off I judge fights off damage. I judge fights off of who try to kill who most. I don't judge fights off positioning really that much often. And like as you can see in my fighting style, it's something I should probably get better at because that shit plays effect. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I judge fights off damage for the most part, and like I don't know. I'd be a horrible judge and ref, so. I couldn't be it at least, you know.
If you were judging it the way you fight, yeah, you would be judging it on who throws the most knees, yeah, and who throws the most spinning shit, yeah.
I would be judging it like pride then. Like or if I was a ref, I would be yellow carding people. I would be making people work. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're just holding position the whole entire time, I get that most people are like stand up and do that, but like. I also want to see someone work, bro. I'm an entertainer. I'm a fighter. Like at the end of the day, I need to like. I don't want to see a wrestle match, bro. You want to go do that? Join a jiu-jitsu tournament. I don't give a shit about that. You know what I'm saying? So like, just I don't know. I'm just criticizing the way I get beat though. So I'll shut up.
Oh shit! Come on, Brandon, my bro. I mean, do you appreciate when you see good jiu-jitsu, you see good wrestling, man.
Oh, absolutely, man. And you got to appreciate like pure dominance too. Like when Khabib does it, it's great. When you see Pantoja throwing up a clinic on his back, or Askarov hitting the smooth submissions that he hits, like you got to respect that, man. You got to love it. And like it, like as growing as a martial artist, I'm appreciating it all. You could even appreciate Kamaru Usman holding Jorge Masvidal against the TV, because that's not an easy, or against the wall. I'm all watching on TV because that's like an art in itself, man. And that's hard to do, man. It's not easy to hold a dude that doesn't want to be held against the cage for 25 minutes straight, you know? So I don't know. I respect it all, but at the same time, I get people saying that they don't want to see this or that. And I don't know. I like seeing what I like to see too, man. I like seeing guys that with smooth submissions, going for the kill, some good stand-up fighters going for the kill the whole entire time. I don't like seeing people kind of lay and pray.
Oh, man. I hate humping. Yeah, bro. I hate when they hump. If you want to hump, go watch porno. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
but,
exactly, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, bro, when we talk about that, and we talk stylistically, yeah, bro, say because you're in the UFC right now, yeah, Brandon, have you seen yourself make any changes to the way you train with COVID-19 and all this bullshit? And do you see yourself, now that you're in the spotlight in the UFC, make any changes to your routine or your weight cut?
None of that, man. But the only thing that I was able to change is recovery, man. Is like recovery something I never was able to work on or anything to do. Like I didn't have time to do it, man. You're working a full-time job. Like I do MMA probably like 20 hours a week. Like I don't have time to go sit there and go sit in an ice bath or go sleep a full 8 hours or sleep at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't an option for me. Like those weren't options, but like, now I have a lot of time to go see a chiropractor, go see this and go get this done, man. And I've noticed like a big level up in my training and stuff. I train full time, but like you got to understand that I'm training like hurt and all this stuff, sleep deprived, and like I'm not getting the proper training I should be getting in. You know, like I'm over here like maybe eating what I should eat, but it doesn't really matter if I only slept 2 hours at night. You know?
Fuck, bro. Shit.
Yeah, right. I was like,
Jesus, man. That's some fucked up shit. I have to say, bro. I can straight up attest to that firsthand, bro, myself. So I see where you're coming from, man. You see these fucking eyes that don't.
Yeah.
That's
hustling, bro. What time is it over there?
It's about 10 o'clock at night, my bro.
Oh,
No, man. I'm 24/7, my bro. Now you know what? Yeah, Brandon. When we talk key roles about mixed martial arts here, bro. Weight cutting for me is one of the keyest, is one of the most important. If you can't get that shit right, yeah, how you gonna get the 15, 25 minutes in the cage right, bro? Yeah. What do you think about? We've seen guys even pass away from weight cuts and so forth. What is your opinion on weight cutting, and how do you think a guy has cut too much weight, and when do you think a guy needs to cut more? What's your opinion, man?
I think it's just what you're capable of doing, right? If somebody can go out there and perform, if I can go perform at 135 and I don't need to go down to 125, then that'd be great, right? But I also probably need to like muscle build and stuff. This sport it's unrealistic to fight at your like weight class. If I walked around at 125, I wouldn't be fighting 125. I'd be fighting in Japan or some fucking different country, you know, because I wouldn't be able to compete at 125. I need to get bigger, you know what I'm saying? So I think cut what you can, and I don't think you need to cut an excessive amount, because I think people cut excessive amount, and like you gotta remember you gotta perform the next day. So if you can't make it a lifestyle, like I can make my nutrition, like I can meet my day-to-day basis and hit my nutrition a lifestyle, because I have a great nutritionist, Tyler Minton, who's done that for me and made that available for me. But man, if you can't make your weight class in a week, then you should probably go to a different weight class, I'm assuming, right? Like I can make weight in a week. Like I don't know what anybody else could do, but I can definitely make weight in a week. Like, so I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what the answer to that. This sport's so crazy in that weight cutting aspect of it, and people do die from it, and people do get hurt, and you do see it. People get affected by it, but going up a weight class is not an option for some of these guys, because people cut from a shit ton of weight. Like people cut from 170 to meet to be at 135. You know, I've never weighed 170 in my life, so there's no way I can be. If I weighed 160, my coach would kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I weigh 150, I'm fat. Like 145 is what I walk around at, and that's way too small to be a 35er. You know?
I mean, my bro, when we talk weight cutting, yeah, bro, it's a lot different for guys who walk around at different weight. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm walking around at 265 pounds. Yeah, bro. If I was gonna cut at 135, it's fucking impossible, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be 120 pounds, bro.
Well, I mean, if you want to do it if you want to make it in like 3 months, it's gonna be impossible. But if you want to make it in like a year, like it's gonna be possible if you just do all the right stuff. But like that's fucking. It takes so much discipline. That shit's so hard, man. To stay on weight or stay close is super hard. And that's just like the worst part about not being in the UFC is like, you know, the call is like right there. Like you want to stay on weight, you want to stay in shape at all times. Like, so you got to do all the right stuff. So not being in the UFC was the whole entire time I'm dieting and I'm like, fuck, maybe they'll call next week. And like every time there's a flyweight on the roster, I was cutting weight just in case something happened, you know, just in case somebody missed. So
yeah. Now, do you feel that in terms of routine, yeah, Brandon, when you cut weight? Yeah, bro. Of course, guys focus on eating. They focus on eating a lot. Yeah, and when you in your routine, Brian, and after watching The Ultimate Fighter a lot, I kind of got into grips of the behind the scenes into weight cutting. Yeah, bro. And how do you think a guy should sort of proportion his routine out to cut that weight and still be healthy that next day?
For me, man, I don't know. I really have no clue. For me, it's out of my hands, and that's the way I like it. I like that I don't have to worry about it. My nutritionist says, all right, you weigh this much, you need to eat this much amount a day, you need to do this, this, and that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just make the food and not have to worry about it. As far as like the day before, like the day I cut weight, I don't want to cut more than 2 pounds a day of. Like, honestly, I don't want to cut more than 2 or 3 pounds. Some people cut 7 pounds a day of weigh-ins. Like, I don't know, but my body's not capable of doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it just changes. And like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I have a nutritionist that takes care of all that for me. So I don't even have to worry about it anymore. I just put it all on him. And if I miss weight, which I've never have, I look at him like, well, where'd you go wrong? You know, I'm just kidding. But like it takes that out of my hands, man. When I've had him for a full entire camp, like I've only cut 1 pound a day of weigh-ins, and I've never felt so good in my life. So when I have him in my corner, it's easy, and it takes all the thought process out of it and the worry out of it for me.
Fuck, man. I mean, bro. I've seen. I hear that, man. You don't want to cut so much weight, yeah, on the day of weight cutting, man. Fuck that. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, then when you fight and you haven't cut that much weight the day before, I assume that you must feel a lot better, right, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than cutting so much at the last minute.
Yeah, absolutely. The goal is not to make weight. The goal is to perform the next day. You know.
Yeah, well, for sure, bro. I mean, and then last of all, yeah, Brandon, my bro, when I was so eager to get you on the podcast, my bro. I know I was fucking messaging you, bro, and being a real pain in the ass. I mean, but no, man, when we talk about your gym, yeah, my boy, and the gym sort of defines the guy, yeah. Factory X, my bro. You got Devontae Smith, yeah, but you got Chris Camozzi, who used to train out there. And you got even Yusuf Zalal, bro, the Moroccan devil out there, bro, and he's tearing that shit up right now.
The real deal, man.
The real deal, man, indeed. How do you feel being a part of a gym like that, bro? And does it bring the best out of Brandon ROYVAL every training session?
Oh, absolutely, man. It's murder's row where I'm at, man. Everywhere you go, there's someone out there ready to go take your head off. All these little, or not even little, but like all these guys that are up and coming are trying to take your spot too. You got to realize that. And like talent attracts talent, man. We just got Alex Hernandez a part of our team, which is a great addition for all of us. Yeah. So talent attracts talent, man. We're getting a lot of killers with us. And it makes the energy's magnetic, man. You see like a guy like Anthony Smith go out there and fight John Jones, and you get to brush elbows with this dude every day. And I'm an upcoming LFA fighter at the time, and like that gives me hope. You know, Chris Camozzi, I wouldn't even be around if it wasn't for Chris Camozzi. I would have went off to college, but I saw Chris Camozzi go into cheapest dreams and be in the UFC and go make all this stuff happen, and I was like, this is possible. You know, people are doing this. I'm watching someone do this right now, and like I was watching him make his dreams come true. I watched him go to the UFC. I watched him get on the Ultimate Fighter. I watched him get cut from the UFC and go back to it. And like, without Chris Camozzi, I wouldn't even be here, man, honestly. So like the guys like that and having guys like that around is like the best thing for a person like me.
Respect Chris Camozzi, man. Shout that out, my bro. Brandon, my bro, all I have to say is, yeah, I wish you all the best, bro. I wish you all the best September 7th against Kai Kara France. And I wish you all the best in your career, my bro. It's been a fucking pleasure talking to you, man. I've had a laugh. Yeah, bro, we've talked real. And my bro, all I want to say is, check your mail, man, in like 2-3 weeks, because you'll be getting MMA reloaded shirt, bro. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll take a picture and everything, man. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your time, brother. I appreciate it.
Well, very welcome. Thank you so much.
Have a good day. All right, like.